Okay, so this was my third render. When I popped it out of the pan this time, there was absolutely no water whatsoever, which is what we want, because you can't even have an ounce of water in your finished product or it will not be shelf stable, and it will you can promote bacteria, mold, so it has to be completely dry. Even though this one is probably ready, I am going to cut it up. I'm going to render it one more time, bring it up to temperature, and then I will put it back through my beehive mold. I do a double process just to make sure there is nothing in there that I don't want to be, and then I will pour it into my molds and get it ready to be packaged up. So super happy with the way this turned out. Did learn a couple things in my process. Again, I think in the beginning I rendered way too much beef suet in one electric roaster because it took over 12 hours to render down. And then the other thing is I actually did two pans. So I did one where I chopped it up finely, and then I did a pan where I like quartered the beef suet, so there was much larger chunks. The one that I cut up into smaller pieces rendered so much more tallow. So going forward, I think I'm going to do 10 pounds per roaster. Definitely will have it cut up much smaller, as I feel like I'm getting a bigger yield out of that from that process. But you know, this has been a learning process, and I'm super excited you guys have shared it with me, and I'm looking forward to continuing to render my own beef suet, which I am getting from a local farm here where I live. So I know it's organic, it's grass-fed. It's going to make a phenomenal product that I'm going to use in some of my own things, as well as putting it out for others to purchase that might not have the time to go through this rendering process. But I can tell you it makes all the difference in the world in rendering properly the low and slow. It just makes a much smoother, I feel, a much better product. I know there are some that just do the one and done. I just don't see how you can get all of the water out just based on my process. But not hating on anybody that does it that way. I think we all have a method that works for us. I just know for me, the minimum of the 3 rendering and filtering process is what's giving me the cleanest product. And here you can see I've got that all